What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now we actually are going to do our part 2 on brake caliper rebuilding. So if you haven't seen the first part of this video, we actually stripped down the calipers and got rid of the pistons and the seals, so then we could send the calipers off to go and get repainted. So we have got our calipers back from Blackout Garage, but unfortunately we had to send one of our calipers back due to a damage in the post. It actually turned up with a box that looked like this. So I'll show you what they come out like and you can see the new color. So this is the new color of our calipers. I wanted to go for something different because, as you might know already, if you're in the Evo scene or are familiar with Evos, everyone tends to do yellow or red. Now this one previously had yellow on it already, so we changed it to this color and I reckon it came out absolutely awesome. So let's start rebuilding these things. We ended up getting the turbo done the same color. That came out absolutely fantastic as well. I'm so happy with the results of that, and it's going to look awesome once it's all put back together on the vehicle. So what we got here, we have our genuine Mitsubishi seal kits, which are Brembo. Then we have all of our shims, our bolts, our nipples for the bleed lines, and then our rear seal kits, both sides. And then obviously we don't have the other caliper here because that's sent back to get recoated again. So let's go ahead and get the pistons and the seals in. Let's get to it. First, we start off by reinstalling the brake pad shims. Now, these just sit in there to hold the brake pad in place. We also got to remember to fit the mounting screw, torque it to spec, and then we drop just a dab of Loctite on that screw so that there's no chance of the screw ever coming loose after we refit the brakes to the vehicle. Now for what I forgot to do before we sent the calipers off was remove the inner piston seal. So this is pretty easy to remove. We just get a pick tool and scoop it out, and then now we can install the new ones. Now we're going to take our brand new seals, get our 4 rings that we just removed, and install those. And of course we will have to install those with a little bit of assembly lube. Now we install the new inner piston seals, so simply just putting a bit of the assembly lube on them and then massaging them into the grooves and making sure that they're nice and flat, so then we don't get any pinched seals when we install our pistons.
What's it gonna be? Where's your head at? Where's my head at? Watch how the waves they're chasing each other, and they let it be. Where's the shore at?
Now we just make sure when we're reinstalling the pistons to make sure that they go in nice and flat. Try not to get them on an angle or anything, otherwise you could pinch the inner seal when you're pressing them in.
Your mom told me pride aside, I don't know which of us is right, but let's just get on the same page tonight. The same page tonight. I don't know which of us is right, but let's just get on the same.
Alright, so now that all the pistons are back in and we have all fresh seals and everything's all pressed in properly, now all that's left to do is to install the bleed nipples onto the calipers, and then that is the caliper done. So then we can go ahead and do the same to all the other calipers. Now that that caliper is done, let's go and do the same to the other ones. There you go. So now these are all back together. As you can see, all of the shims and the seals and pistons are back in there. It was all the same as what we did on the first one before, so everything was just the same across the board. But all brand new re-kitted. That's how you re-kit a Brembo caliper. I'd just like to thank Blackout Garage again for painting them. These have turned out absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy with how they turned out. So I just want to thank the guys over at Blackout Garage again for doing such an amazing job. I'll leave a link to their profile in the description below. So hopefully that will make it a bit clearer for you guys at home that want to try and rebuild your own calipers. Hopefully I made it nice and easy for you guys to be able to understand. So keep an eye out for the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.